Hello, how are you? Amber from Amber Approved. I'm your leading health food expert, amberapproved.ca, and today I want to talk about why your body may not like your diet or eating style. I feel like we live in a world where, of course, the internet has tons of information. We're making decisions based out of fear and desperation to lose weight, look a certain way, or fix our bodies as quickly as we can. There's all these diets, all these fads, all these eating styles, and whilst some, like maybe a small amount, may have some benefits, a lot of the stuff out there our body doesn't like. And I want to talk to you today about, again, why your body may not like your diet or your eating style or your fad that you're jumping onto. So often when we're going to choose a new eating style or jump onto a fad diet or go into some sort of just diet in general, we are coming from a place of wanting to lose weight, get healthy, but I see like 95% of the population wants to lose weight. So what happens? You hop on the scale. You don't like the number you see because you haven't jumped on in a while. Maybe you're struggling with food addiction or emotional eating, or maybe you've slowly just gained some weight. You jump on the scale, you freak out, you don't like the number that you see, and then what's happening? Oh my God, I need to go online. I need to Google quick fix fad diets. Oh my gosh, I need to go on a different eating style. I need to do something really extreme to lose weight. The this is we choose something that usually is not a good fit for our current state of health to help us lose weight safely and to keep the weight off. Diets and eating styles also do not deal with emotional eating, food addiction, or any emotional connection to food. So whilst if that's your struggle and you're going online and you're searching for all these fads and quick fixes to lose weight, you're probably going to end up digging yourself deeper into a hole because those do not deal with the emotional piece. And trust me, I'm an expert in this. I help people every day deal with the emotional pieces of getting out of a food addiction or emotional eating and getting freedom, but we have to work on that as the physical, of course. But it's very important that we stay away from that kind of stuff or end our sort of addiction to want to reach out to fads and quick fixes if you can relate to this if you're struggling with emotional eating. Anyways, so we get on the scale, we freak out, we don't like the number we see, we're freaking out in our body, our clothes are fitting too tight, we're not happy. So of course, out of fear and stress and guilt and anger and frustration, which is not the way to fuel a decision for your body and your health, but we do this because we're desperate. We go online, we search quick fads to lose weight, healthiest eating styles to lose weight, whatever it is, calorie restriction, doesn't matter. The search engine goes in, the popular ones come up first, and then we're just click through and like, oh, this one looks promising because some celebrity's done it, or this one looks promising because some major public figure is endorsing it, so I'm going to just pick this one. But the problem is we don't know our current state of health going into this. We're not acknowledging the emotional factors. We're not acknowledging to our body and reflecting with, have I taken time to listen to my body, to build awareness with my body? What's my schedule look like? What does my self-care look like? Am I getting enough sleep? Am I even eating regularly throughout the day? And what views do I have of my body? Do I hate the way my body looks? Do I feel fat? Do I feel too skinny? Do I feel too tall, too short? Do I not like my legs or my stomach or my arms? And again, we're just like, this one thing will fix everything, when in fact it will not probably fix, well, it won't fix everything. It might help with some things depending on what you pick, but it's not going to be the be-all end-all, and it's not going to give you the full freedom that you are looking for. Maybe for the odd person it does, but I'm speaking on behalf of the majority of the population and the people that I deal with in that struggling from eating style to fad diet to crash to restriction has only made them feel more hopeless and like they're never going to be able to overcome. Luckily, there's always hope and there's always opportunity to make changes. It's just that we have to let go of just going on the internet and Googling and picking or buying some quick program or some, getting some free newsletter sign up and using that to dictate how to take care of our health. Why your body may not like your diet? Well, because if you don't know your current state of health and you're just going online and you're finding something or you're buying some book and you're like, I'm just going to do this, what if that doesn't support getting healthier? What if that doesn't support your current state of health? Here's a couple quick examples because you're probably asking, well, give me some examples of this. So I'll use myself because I was my guinea pig and I was the queen of different eating styles to lose weight, fads, all these different things when I was struggling with a food addiction. And if you want to read more, you can check out my story on amberapproved.ca, and it goes through a very descriptive, struggle that I went through with food addiction and overcame, and that's why I love to work with people now. Anyways, I was vegan because I thought that it was going to help make me more alkaline, but instead it made my digestion a complete war zone, and it made me feel like absolute crap. It made me more triggered to emotionally eat because I wasn't getting enough protein, primarily from I wasn't obviously getting any animal protein, and it made me more triggered to binge, threw my blood sugar more off. And then I went back onto eating meat, and then I was like, okay, I need to fully support and balance my digestion. So I went on a high protein, pretty high fat, but not keto. I would never do that and have never done it. High protein, pretty high fat. I still ate veggies and sweet potatoes, and I ate carbs but no fruit, so I guess I cut out quite a bit. Anyway, so whilst it helped to balance my digestion, it completely gave me even worse adrenal fatigue than I already had, threw my thyroid completely out of balance, gave me estrogen dominance, and then all of a sudden I'm eating well, exercising, but I'm gaining weight because this was stressing my body out in other ways, having too much protein with having adrenal fatigue. And then the next thing you know, as I'm shifting out of that, before I knew I had estrogen dominance, I'm eating tons of yams, tons of peas, tons of beets, high in estrogen. Here I'm loving these foods, but they're totally messing up my estrogen levels even more. And then, of course, my estrogen goes 10 times higher than what it should have been. So I didn't know my current state of health, and I was just picking things that I read about that I'm like, yes, I'm convinced this is going to help me. And yes, whilst it may have helped in some ways, it threw my body off seriously in other ways that if I would have known my current state of health, I would not have done that. And that's why, again, I recommend instead of just jumping into something, you consult with a professional, someone like myself or someone you feel comfortable with, get your current state of health assessed and see what best would suit you. And if you're going through eating style after eating style and fad and all these quick fixes because you're desperate to get control with your eating, we've got to go a lot deeper than what an eating style is going to give you. We've got to work on self-care, connection with self, and building a healthy relationship with yourself. That's going to give you freedom and optimal health. Trust me, because once we end the fight with our body, the body balances, and then of course we can make tweaks here and there. But when your body feels safe, that's when she'll lose the weight. That's when the body will balance. That's when you'll get relief from all the struggle of all the symptoms because you're not stressing your body out so much anymore. So if your body balances and you're choosing all these different fads and eating styles, your body may not like your diet or that fad or eating style because it doesn't support your current state of health. I cannot stress enough how important it is to investigate this, to learn how to listen to your body, and to not just pick something because some famous person or some person with 1 million followers said it's the thing to do. Dig a lot more into it, get an expert's advice and opinion, and really just be open to, am I doing this because I need another quick fix to lose weight and this seems to have a lot of promise? Or am I choosing something because I'm acknowledging, yes, I need to work on the emotional, but I feel like this could be a good fit to help in many different ways for my body. Completely different. One is based off of fear and desperation, and the other is acknowledging and being open, to shifting things. And also note, and I will be talking about this a lot more, we can try an eating style and it can do wonders for us and really help us for a while. But then all of a sudden, a few months down the road, our body changes depending on stressors and different things going on, and it might not suit you anymore. I have times where I want to eat more meat. I have times where I want to eat more carbs and less meat. I have times where I want more fat. The body's always evolving and changing and healing and balancing, and there's different stressors and different dynamics coming in all the time. So I also invite you to be open that the body might need different things at a different time. And the more you can be open to change, the better, rather than being closed off and resistant. And this is the thing that works, and it's the only thing that's going to work for the rest of my life. Because if it fails you one day, you are going to be completely frustrated and upset, and you're not going to know what to do. So be open to change, being open to learning how to listen to your body. If you don't know how to listen to your body, I'd highly recommend that you get in touch with me, that you email me or you book a 30-minute complimentary consultation to have a chat with me. maybe you want some extra help and support, or maybe you want to listen to the podcast. Episode 68 of the No Sugarcoating Podcast talks a lot more about why your body might not like your diet or your eating style. So you can check that out on amberapproved.ca /podcast/68, or you can go to iTunes, search for the No Sugarcoating Podcast, subscribe, and listen to a ton of fantastic content there. So I hope that helps. Get help, get your current state of health assessed. You could do more harm than good, trust me. If anyone has learned that, it's me, and I have so many clients who have tried different things on their own and it's only messed things up worse. So if you really are not in touch with your body, I recommend you get help first. Someone like myself or someone you're comfortable with can help point you in the right direction. You'll learn how to get in touch with yourself, and then you can really understand what's going to work best for you after you really get into a balanced state. So check me out on amberapproved.ca. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. I put out videos on Fridays, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned for more. I hope that helps. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will chat with you next week.